Just watch out. After doing this, your enemies will confess and leave you alone. They will never disturb you anymore. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you are new here for the first time, you are so welcome. My name is Pamela. So in this channel, I share spiritual tips, messages, spiritual tips that will be a blessing to you. You doing it rightly, follow the instructions. Everything you look for, God will grant it for you by the grace of God. The ingredients I use on this channel are purely natural. If you use it with faith, you see things manifesting, like spiritually. And anything you do spiritually has a way of coming back physically. You see it happening physically. So if you believe, if you love spiritual tips, go on and subscribe. Turn on the bell so that whenever I upload videos, you get notified and come and watch. Most importantly, give this video a thumbs up, give it a like. Okay, this is going to help to promote this video, making YouTube to recommend this video more, just like a signal telling YouTube that people love this video, and it's going to get to so many people. So I'm going to show you how to make use of ginger. Okay, in case you have not known that ginger is highly spiritual, you can make use of it in a spiritual way to drive away your enemies. You have to combine it rightly with your prayers to make your enemies to confess. They will confess and leave you. They will run away from you and never disturb you anymore. The evil ones are multiplying every day. The more you prosper, the more they will increase. They want to see a way, one or two ways to bring you down. That is why if God is blessing you, if you see yourself at the top, you have to be very strong spiritually. That is when you have to pray more, because they will multiply and be waiting for you to backslide. They will be looking for one way or the other to get you so that they will bring you down. So I'm going to show you how to use this water. This water is not just ordinary water. Okay, this water can change things, can turn things around. If you are the type that witches or wizards are disturbing you in your vicinity, in your working place, in your business place, you can use this water the way I will explain to you. By the grace of God, there will be no more. If you have enemies or you are not sure you have enemies, you can also do this so that you can get rid of them. Some people, after making use of this, the enemies will start confessing. They will approach you, confess, confess and leave you alone. But that will not make you to stop. Okay, you shouldn't stop. You don't have to stop being prayerful. You don't have to stop increasing your prayer life, increasing your spiritual faith, so that they will never come back again. So I have only two items, two ingredients here. You want to know the ingredients? Just continue watching. First thing you have to do is to get a bowl, okay, a mixing bowl. Then you have to get ginger, just like this. This is the fresh ginger, the ginger roots. So ginger is full of so many spiritual benefits. So one of it is a way of removing evil. It gets rid of negative energies. It cleanses to remove anything that the enemy has planned. If some people are ganging up together, gossiping around to bring you down, you can use ginger spiritually to get rid of them, to scatter their plans and never bother you anymore. This will make the plans of the evil ones not to succeed. Okay, adding it with another thing is going to make it work better. So what you have to do, either you use the fresh one or you use the dried one. This is the dried ginger. Okay, let me show you. So this is the dried ginger. It's in a powdered form. I have the dry one, I have the fresh one. Any one you want to use, you can make use of it. So like I said, ginger will make your enemies to confess and leave you alone. You also have to get salt. Okay, adding with salt is going to make it more stronger. It's not as if ginger alone will not be strong. Salt also has its own benefits, spiritual benefits. Salt is for purifying, for cleansing. It also gets rid of negative energies. Both of them are for protection, but ginger will help to make your enemies not to be comfortable. They will never be comfortable until they stop disturbing you, until they leave you alone. It's very important to be very watchful, to be vigilant. Be ahead of them. You may not be aware that you have enemies, but you have to be vigilant. You have to be suspicious. Be ahead of them, so that anytime they want to rise and strike, you are already protected. So you cannot do this without the presence of God. Without the power of God, you cannot do it. There is nothing you can do without the power of God. So that is why I always say in my videos, invite the presence of God. But before you invite the presence of God, tell God to have mercy upon you, so that anything like a legal ground that will make this not to be effective, that God should pardon your iniquities and make it to work for you. Legal ground can be the things that you must have done, like all this malice, hatred, so many evil things you must have done to one another, to somebody, okay, or due to what you have said, or due to what you have, your actions, okay. So all those things are legal ground that will make evil ones to continue fighting you. When you are praying, it will be as if your prayers are not answered. That is because there is something about you, something that you are not doing rightly, which they are using as an advantage to hurt you more. So tell God to have mercy upon you, that you are a sinner, okay. Pray, ask for forgiveness, that God should have mercy, that you need mercy. Mercy of God is very important in any areas of your life, in any way you find yourself, in any situation. Mercy of God will change things for good. Always ask for mercy from the depth of your heart. Do not just tell God to forgive your iniquities, just say it like that without being serious about it. So after asking for mercy, praying for mercy, then you have to invite the presence of God. Ask that the Holy Spirit should flow into this and make it very effective, okay. Just get the fresh ginger or the dry ginger, the powdered ginger, anyone you want to use, with the salt. Place it like this. Tell God to flow into it, that you want the Holy Spirit to flow into it, that you want it to be powerful, that you want this to be very effective, that you don't want it to be ordinary item, you don't want it to be ordinary natural item, that you want it to be covered with supernatural powers, so that anywhere you want to apply it in your spiritual life, it will work for you. If you want it to protect your loved ones, let it be effective. If you want it to be effective for just you, let it be effective. As you make use of it, this is your mission, that you don't want your enemies to bother you anymore, that you want to achieve great things in life without them bothering you in life, okay. So you have to get water after praying like this, after inviting the Holy Spirit. Then you have to get water. If it's the fresh ginger, you have to find a way to peel it, crush it, or blend it. It's the water you have to add into the bowl of water, okay. If it's the dried one, perfect, no wasting of time. Just add a little, about half tablespoon, into the small bowl. Then you have to add salt. Salt, like I said, is cleansing, is purifying. It gets rid of negative powers. Anything that is not of the Lord, it gets rid of it. So add half tablespoon as well of salt. After adding it, you have to use your hand to stir it like this. As you mix it, you have to be praying, telling God that you believe so much that He's going to do all this for you. Take power from Him, of course. There's no other power you need, okay. Any other power will disappoint you. Any other protection will disappoint you. That you need the Holy Spirit to flow into this and protect you and make your enemies not to bother you anymore. That as you make use of this, they will be uncomfortable until they leave you. So after mixing it and praying, then use it to wash your face. Wash your face. You can decide to pour it into your bath water, use it to have your bath, but most importantly, your face, so that anytime they see you, they will never be comfortable. If they even think of hurting you, even if you are not there, they will never be comfortable. They have to leave you alone. They must leave you alone. Use it to wash your face. Pray as you are doing so. Use it to wash your face. Pray as you are doing so. And by the grace of God, no evil hand will befall you. Any evil thing they project at you will go back to them. With this water, they will never be comfortable until they leave you alone. So go on and try it. Either use it to wash your face, or you add it into your bath water. Use it to cleanse as you are cleansing. You pray as you are doing so. By the grace of God, your enemies will never bother you. They will run away from you and never disturb you anymore. So go on and try it. By the grace of God, it will work for you. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe, share this video to everyone. Remain blessed as always. I'll see you in my next video.